All right, welcome back. So again, we're gonna talk about the installation of our WordPress, and this time we're gonna see and install the theme and the Elementor plugin. So let's get started. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to open our server, the SAMP, and then after that is open our WordPress, the one that we have created, and then install the compatible theme, and the last one is install free Elementor plugin. Probably most of you have done this already, but I want to show you how am I going to do it, and maybe you have your own way of how to design website, and I'm gonna show you mine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is open first the SAMP. So I'm gonna click the SAMP control panel, and I'm gonna go ahead to Explorer to see the files first. And right now we are in the SAMP2 folder, and I'm gonna open the htdocs, okay, as well as the public HTML, and we will see that the WordPress is already installed. So going back to our SAMP, we're gonna start the Apache, and let's see if it will run. All right, so MySQL should be also running, and look at the port. If you are having trouble, sometimes you need to check the port, and then you can do that by clicking the config. All right, and yes. So right now I'm gonna open my browser and go to localhost and slash and HTML. So we're going to do the HTML file or the folder, and we will see our website. Okay, localhost public HTML. Then I'm gonna add WP admin, which is the default linked, so that we can open our backend, the WordPress dashboard. So I'm gonna input again the password. I need to recover where is my password. All right, so here. Okay, so it's important to save our password so that we can, every time we log into our admin, we'll be able to flawlessly log in. Okay, so right now, as you can see, our WordPress website theme is the latest as of the recording, the 2024. Yes, the 2024 theme. So to check that out, we have to click we have to hover the appearance and go to the themes. And I know you are very, very familiar with this. And what we are going to do now is to install the themes. Rather, I'm always saying plugin because of the Elementor. Okay, so right now we have a lot of themes to be seen on the internet. Make sure that you are connected to the internet, even though you are not using the Udemy, or let's say you are not online and you're just doing your thing offline. Make sure you are connected when you do this, because these themes will not be loaded if you don't have internet. Okay, so there are a lot of themes, good looking, beautiful themes, beautiful website, but I have to warn you that if you're going to use a theme, make sure that there are people or a community or a company behind it. Okay, so if you will just select any theme that you like, and then you do not know if the company behind or the person or the developer is still active, if you don't know that, don't install the theme, because later on when the WordPress updates, you will have problem when the theme is not updated. So whenever you think about a theme, you always check out first the developer, if they are active in developing the theme, if there is support. Okay, because you might use the theme for a while, but later on you will have conflicts and issues with the theme when you are going to update your WordPress core. Okay, so my suggestion, most of the developer in WordPress or WordPress designers, they use Astra. Okay, so let's check the Astra, but I'm not going to use this one for our particular design. So but you can use it later, because we can do a lot of projects using this, what you call this, the SAMP. You can create a lot of design projects. You don't have the problem of have a limited space or domain. So since there is no domain on our local computer, you can create a lot of design. So here is the latest Astra as of the moment. Okay, so some themes, they include the images. You need to import them. But what I'm going to use at this time, and I encourage you to use also, is this, the Hello Elementor. Okay, so this is a simple theme, and as you can see, it only has a few elements in it, because when we use a theme like this, it will be lightweight. Okay, so it will not be heavy. So when you install this or use this in your actual web server, you will have only few files. Okay, so when you choose themes that is heavy, that you need a lot of plugins to install, so later on you will have a lot of headaches. Okay, you will be stressed, because sometimes themes requires a lot, and later on they will ask you for payment. Okay, so right now I'm gonna delete other themes, so that the website in your web server or hosting, it will remove some of the heavy files like the images, etc., etc. So I'm gonna let only one theme. I will leave the Hello Elementor. Okay, so right now we only have the Hello Elementor theme, so there's no other theme here, and this is the one that we are going to customize. And as you can see, if I reload our main page, you will only see these elements. Okay, all right, don't worry, we will make a beautiful website out of this, and we will use this for our e-commerce store, bookings, and others. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to plugins. I'm gonna click the install plugins. All right, and I will install the Elementor free. You can delete this too if you like. Hello Dolly and Askimet, anti-spam. Later you might have better option rather than those, because having a lot of plugins will make your website heavy, and it will load longer in actual web server. So right now I'm gonna add plugins, and we'll type right here the Elementor. Let's wait for it to load, and while waiting, Elementor is one of the best plugin to have in your website, because you can do a lot of things through that. So I'm gonna install the Elementor website builder. So they have 10 million plus active installation, and I don't know why the rating is dropping. Possibly there are conflicts with the latest to the themes that they are using. That's the reason why other web developers, WordPress developers, they are having hard times in making website because of issues, conflicts in their plugins. So that's why I want you to understand that selecting a theme with your plugin is the best way to assure that you will have no problems or less problem in the future. Okay, so going back to our theme, let's check if the plugin is already installed. What I did the last time is just I close the what you call this, the Elementor setup, so we don't need to set the Elementor. Okay, so we are going to use the free version, and later on this course we will also, I will show you the paid version of the Elementor. So this is the free version. Right now we have the 3.23.4, and probably when you enroll to this course there will be, yes, much higher version. Nevertheless, even though the same procedure, the same process, the same design, you can be able to do the same. Okay, so let's go back to our main page and reload. Nothing happens. So here now is our Elementor, and we have installed our theme, the Elementor, Hello Elementor. Okay, the version that I'm using right now is the 3.1.1. Of course, there is no problem when you have the latest version. I encourage you to use the latest version rather than use the version that I'm using right now, and you will notice that the same design still is the one that you're going to see. Okay, so maybe I will proceed to the next lesson. Since we have installed our theme and installed our plugin, now we are ready to make some design. All right, are you excited? Okay, so if so, let's proceed to our next lesson, and goodbye for the moment.